news today. A Park City High School teacher is speaking out after racist hate speech and an anti-Semitic symbol was found inside his classroom.
Fox 13 News reporter Chris Arnold spoke with the teacher and a rabbi with a Park City Jewish congregation about what changes they want to see. Chris joins us tonight from Park City. Chris?
Well, good evening, Bob and Kelly. That teacher, Josh Goldberg, is Jewish and has been teaching for 20 plus years now. He says that anti-Semitic symbol found on a desk inside his classroom felt like a personal attack on both him and Jewish people as a whole.
Most of my family was murdered in the Holocaust. I served in the Israeli Defense Forces, and I worked at Yad Vashem Holocaust Museum in Jerusalem.
Josh Goldberg is still trying to process after his students found hate speech and anti-Semitic remarks under a desk in his classroom back on February 3rd.
There needs to be clear consequences for this.
Goldberg says he reported the incident to the school's principal the following day. He's been in contact with local Jewish officials in Park City as well.
Our community right now feels vulnerable. There's been an uptick nationally of anti-Semitism, some of it very violent.
This letter from officials with the United Jewish Federation of Utah was sent to the Park City School Superintendent, Dr. Joe Gilday, saying in part, our community is concerned that we are seeing once again indifference and unacceptable tolerance for anti-Semitic hate. Rabbi David Levinsky says he initiated a meeting with Dr. Gilday on Tuesday, calling on her to do more.
It's a regular occurrence in Park City schools. And the district has been, hit and miss, but at times good about dealing with this as behavior problems, but really hasn't been tackling it as a larger cultural issue within the schools.
Dr. Gilday released a statement last week about the incident, saying in part, we are committed to ensuring schools where racism is not tolerated and is not ignored. The Park City School Board also addressed this issue Tuesday night. They put out a statement saying, in particular, to those who have been targeted by these hateful actions, we stand with you. They go on to say, we will continue to investigate these incidents while also working to make this a learning experience for all that hate of any sort is not welcome in Park City. For Goldberg, he's hoping to see some changes to an issue he says is not isolated to Park City or even Utah.
It's a problem across the country that hatred, marginalization, hate speech, and things like this have become normalized. And I just made the decision that I was not going to accept this in my classroom.
Well, Rabbi Levinsky says that he did reach out to the Anti-Defamation League, which is a national organization that works with communities on incidents like this. He says their advice was to add some anti-bias training to the curriculum for both students and educators to help combat incidents like this. Live in Park City, Chris Arnold, Fox 13 News, Utah.